Many foreigners don't like this. Glad I made the move. He said, go gentle with it. Has this tranquility which is unmatched. It's like Heinz spaghetti. Chinese believe those numbers are bad luck. Is that good? So this is my hotel. It's a little out of place considering all the other buildings in this area, but it's a great hotel. My room is in the second block, on the second floor. So this is my new room at Hotel 22. It's now 1:30. I booked the room around 10 o'clock this morning and I arrived at 1:30. Normally check-in is 3 p.m. as it's been in the last two places in Penang, but there was no waiting around. They just let me have the room there and then at 1:30, which is great. That's what I hate about changing hotels. You have to check out of one hotel before 11 or midday, and then you're not allowed into your new hotel till 3 p.m. So it's a bit of a palaver having to wait around till 3 p.m. before you can check into your new hotel. So at least they allow me to check in immediately. Hello, good morning, good evening, and welcome to Bigg World Cinema. Without further ado, we'll continue with what you're here for. Most important things for me nowadays are a good desk, a kettle, a fridge, and decent internet, and a bed. Brilliant. This is the hanging space. Pretty old ceiling fan. I don't use AC, I don't need AC, so this is fine. And lovely big windows to the outside world. And this is Gurney. No, this is not Gurney. Gurney Drive is that one over here. So there's the sea over here. We go with Gurney Drive. The bathroom is a bit basic. Yeah, there's the toilet, bum gun, yeah, and then the shower in the same vicinity. But it's like the bathroom I had in Sydney. Where I paid 70 Australian dollars for, which was very tight as well. But as long as it does the trick, that's fine. Like to see British plug sockets. It's actually a nicer room to the hotel I just left. I mean, it's a little bit shabby, a little bit worn. Suits me. I'm shabby and worn. So as I said earlier, I stayed in one of these condo buildings 15 years ago. Now I'm trying to work out which one it is. I can't remember the name. It had a circular balcony overlooking the sea, so it's one of these. So it looks like I've come to an end again. This is where the construction stops. Staying in Georgetown, there's a lot more places to eat. When I was in Thailand, I remember going to Cafe Amazon in Thailand. I'm on Gurney Drive where there's a few food courts around here. I imagine more will be open of an evening. It's not many open at the moment. There's another one here. Western food. Steamed dim sum. Oh, lots of colourful lights. Cocoa Island. Is it Cocoa Island? This has got a nice terrace. A nice outdoor terrace. So there are a few food options here on my doorstep. There's also the food court in the shopping mall where I'm heading to now. It looks like I'm 6 months early for walking along the boulevard on Gurney Drive. So whilst it's great staying in Georgetown and being amongst it all, it's nice being out here in the open spaces. Long walkable sidewalks. So I'm glad I made the move. And lots of interesting buildings. So here's Paragon Mall. Let's go and see how much this has changed in the last 15 years since I was here. You now?
No, it's okay.
Just gonna nip in and buy a new car. The white one or black one? I'm at Cotton On. This is where the kids are all buying the t-shirts without knowing who the bands are. Look, Pink Floyd, Offspring, Metallica, the Rolling Stones, Offspring again, Post Malone, AC/DC, Pink Floyd, Oasis, Metallica, Nirvana, Gary Glitter, Jimmy Savile. Who's this? Kurt Cobain. They've probably got a clue who Kurt Cobain is. The problem is, once you've been to most Asian countries, all the malls around Asia start looking the same. So this is Gurney Plaza. This is where everyone is today. That's why the other mall is empty. Everyone's in the better mall. You know, the other conversation must be dying. It's now almost 7 and I've finished in the malls, finished at Gurney Drive, and I'm heading to Straits Quay to watch the footy Saturday evening. Chelsea are playing at Nottingham Forest in the early game. So I need to find a pub to watch that and cheer on the Blues. Looks like a huge mall and condo complex. It's about 7:15, so I'm just in time for the footy. Just need to find a bar that I want to sit at, which has a happy hour or pints at a decent price. Connor's Stout Porter, and obviously somewhere that's actually showing the footy. Helimax looks like a good option. So a pint here is more expensive than what I paid in Sydney last weekend. It's about over £5 for a pint. Come on, you Blues! So this is the Thai restaurant next door, who are also showing the football. Football is very popular in Malaysia. Whichever city you go to in Malaysia, you're going to find the Premiership being shown on a screen somewhere, which is great. Not like in Sydney, where they just show a different kind of football. They don't show the Premiership there, funnily enough. There's a special menu over the weekend just for Deepavali, and it's I have mutton curry, it looks delicious, with rice and poppadom, and 37 ringgit, which is about £6.50, £7. So the waiter noticed that I was choking on the heat of the food and brought me over a glass of water, which is amazing. That's very attentive. So it's all over. Chelsea won 3-0. Yay! I've got my bill. 107 ringgit subtotal plus 18.50 ringgit charges. It cost me 125 ringgit, £22 for 3 pints and a curry. Is that good? It's around 9 o'clock on Sunday morning. I've just woken up, just come out to go for a walk. I'm a little bit late today. A lot of the times I wake up with the 3 a.m. awakening. I also had that mutton curry yesterday, so that got me up a few times in the night. Yeah, too much information. So what a walk, eh? What a boardwalk. This is beautiful, overlooking the water. Ah. Oh. I didn't notice this bit yesterday. Ah, this is what I didn't notice yesterday. The extra boardwalk closer to the water. Oh, because I didn't walk this way. I walked the other way, I think. Yeah, I walked the other way. I didn't walk this way yesterday when I first came here. But this wasn't here. When I stayed here 15 years ago, as I said yesterday, in one of these apartments, all this wasn't here. I don't know what it was. So all this is new. But this is great. Imagine doing this every day, this beautiful coastal walk. Great start to the day. Wherever I live in the world, I want to be close to water. It's funny because when I lived in Brighton, I used to walk along the coast. You've probably heard this before because I keep banging on about it. But I never actually used to look at the water. There's a lovely stretch that goes from Brighton through Hove. And I used to walk that a number of times a week. Most of the time I never actually used to look at the water. I just love walking and listening, and just the feeling of walking by water has this tranquility which is unmatched in my mind. So wherever I live in the world, I would love to be close to water. So inland, I couldn't live inland. Well, I could live inland if there was a river close by. So, for example, Phnom Penh, which has that river that runs through it. As long as there's water, I am happy. But being close to the coast, you actually have beaches where you don't actually have beaches inland. If you're new to this channel, my name's Philip, I'm from the UK, I've been travelling for almost 6 years now. If you want to stay connected with my travels across the globe, I think you need to subscribe and click the notification bell. Thank you. Here we are. There's a little bit of rubbish in the water, but not that much. So what do you think of Penang so far? Could you live here? Do you live here? Let me know in the comment section what you think about Penang so far. As I said, it's around 9 AM and I'm walking towards the sun and it's already roasting. And there's few people about, obviously. They all probably got up at 6 o'clock and came for their morning walk. Something else about last night, they were letting off fireworks in the middle of the night. It's Deepavali on Monday, today is Sunday, and there's apparently a holiday tomorrow. Yeah, they were letting off fireworks a couple of times in the middle of the night. Nowadays I hate loud noise. My hearing took a battering back in 2019, just before I left the UK, and I started suffering with tinnitus. It's okay, it got better. But for 2 years, it was my ears were ringing uncontrollably. It's eased off over the last couple of years. I think it's actually more to do with your mental state rather than getting sounds in your ears. But anyway, so yeah, I can't tolerate loud noise anymore. And fireworks, firecrackers. Oh God, yeah. I'm like a kid with autism who needs to run away from sudden noise. So yeah, in the middle of the night last night, a couple of times, they were letting off fireworks. Might have been really pretty, but I couldn't be bothered to get out of bed and look. Just the noise put me off. There's a few fishermen down here and fishing boats. And this is where the path ends. And here we are, here's a beach. A little bit different from the beaches I was at last weekend in Sydney, Bondi and Manly. You can check those videos. Actually, I was wrong, there's another extra bit of path here that you can walk down. This is where the path ends. It's a little bit weird, isn't it? And it suddenly stops like that. Don't know what he's found. Little worms and things. Nothing substantial. Looks like this is where the fishermen hang out. I'm walking back in the other direction now. I don't like retracing my steps. I always get myself in a bit of a situation because I don't like retracing my steps, going round in circles. Be nice to sit somewhere, have a coffee and write my journal. But I'm not going to pay Cafe Amazon or Starbucks prices. I shall go here with the welcoming ladies. Looks very busy already. Looks like a popular place. It's another one of those places where you scan the QR code and order online, and then a waiter brings you your food or drink. I walked around the whole food court looking for somewhere to buy coffee, and it wasn't forthcoming. Ah, here we are. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So 6 ringgit 30 for a coffee. I hope with sugar. Just over £1. That's not bad, is it? I didn't even ask. I didn't think it was going to be very much anyway. So yeah, I met a waiter and I said, how'd you get a coffee around here? He said, where are you sitting? So I found this table. Number 3. My lucky number. There's a few numbers that they don't like to use in Chinese culture. When I was staying at Mabolo Garden Flats in Cebu, the elevator wouldn't stop at certain floors. So some floors were actually missing. The Chinese believe those numbers are bad luck. Which numbers are they? Can someone remind me which numbers the Chinese consider bad luck? I'm going to write my journal and have my coffee and enjoy the morning sunshine. This is what I love doing. I love sitting in the sunshine, having a coffee and writing my journal. One of life's pleasures. Thank you very much. So it was 6:30. He took for 7 and kept the 70 cents. Cheeky bugger. An early morning walk along the coast, going to the gym, having a swim, reading a book, although I've found little time to read since I started this YouTube channel, having a coffee, writing my journal, and watching watching the world go by, meeting ladies I've found online. Ha! Not having had much luck in Penang so far, however. A sundowner, alone, on the beach watching the sun go down. Tell me your favourite things to do in your free time. Just a quick reminder to please click the thumbs up button if you liked the video, or thumbs down button if you didn't. Obviously. Thank you. This is the food hall at Gurney Plaza. Penang chicken rice, Japanese, grilled pasta, snacks, nasi goreng, Thai, tapasaya, well I don't know what that is that Malaysian? Smiling ladies. Hello, smiling ladies. Porridge, soya bean, Arabian noodles, Jack's, Uncle Kin. Pan mi soup for $9.50, non-spicy.
The noodles in the soup.
So I love eating in food courts. This was less than £2? I could be anywhere in Asia or perhaps anywhere in the world at this food court. Food courts in Thailand, in Bangkok particularly, and in Pattaya. Food courts in Thailand are pretty good. Food courts in the Philippines are not so good. And the food courts in Malaysia are pretty good as well. I've spent quite a bit of time in Kuala Lumpur at their food courts, which are pretty good. So this one at Gurney Plaza seems okay. They always have food at reasonable prices. So the guy said this is a 6 out of 10 regarding spiciness. He said it's very, very spicy. I cannot tolerate spice at all. He said go gentle with it. So I'm going very gentle. That's pretty gentle. It's supposed to be shredded chicken. I don't know where the shredded chicken is. Lots of noodles, but oh well. I eat to live, not live to eat. Bon appetit! So all day yesterday and all last night, during the night, it's been raining heavily, and I can hear the rain all night pounding on this roof. Or pounding on the roof above me. I'm at a food court on the seafront. It's been raining all morning, so I came out late. This is my breakfast, brunch. It's now 1:30. Literally heavy rain all night, all morning. So I came to these stalls here and I asked the guy what he had. He said, you might not like it. Why is that? Many foreigners don't like this food. I'm not like many foreigners. I am unique. I have some sort of chicken, and I think it's about 7 ringgit. That's why I love coming to these food courts, because the food is so cheap. It's not spicy at all. It's like Heinz spaghetti out of the can that has not been warmed up properly, but lots of chicken. Guess where I am? Didn't order online, I ordered at the counter. Their English is not very good. I have soya milk with coffee. Not coffee with soya milk with coffee. It cost 9 ringgit 80. So I gave her a 20 ringgit note, expecting 10 ringgit and 20 cents changed, and she gave me 12 ringgit. Oh well, I would have corrected her mistake, but she probably wouldn't have understood me. I'm leaving Penang after, 8 days? I've spent 8 nights in Penang. Yeah, it's been good. Was here 15, 16 years ago. It's changed a lot. And I like this city. It's a good city. Would I want to live here? Probably doesn't offer as much as KL, but where I'm heading to now. So, see you Penang. Let's go and check out KL again. You've been watching Uncle, the man from Bigg World Cinema. Please like, subscribe and share with your friends.